Have you ever been cruising down the highway and seen another driver texting or putting on makeup, perhaps even eating lunch? If you thought to yourself, that can't be safe, well, Volvo and some business partners just may have the solution. Their Project Sartre, Safe Road Trains for the Environment, is developing the concept of platooning. Basically, one professional bus or truck driver can be towing a number of other vehicles using a system that drives the other vehicles by remote control. The drivers of the other vehicles approach the platoon and request to join using the interface built into their car. When the request is accepted by the lead vehicle driver, the other vehicle driver relinquishes control and it becomes a following vehicle. That driver is now free to participate in whatever activity, reading, working on their laptop, playing games with the other passengers, etc. When the time comes to exit the platoon, the driver again makes a request to the lead vehicle and retakes control of the vehicle. The system has already been tested in Europe on a platoon of new Volvos. While there are many challenges to widespread adoption of this technology, not the least of which is getting people to trust it, it does have a lot going for it. Fuel consumption can be reduced up to 20%, and there are no required changes to the roadway. Next time you're on the highway and see the driver of the next car having lunch, think of the Sartre project.
Project file indexed as Mark II.
Shall I store this on the Stark Industries Central database?
One of my favorite movies of all time has been Iron Man.
Further notice,
I've always had a fascination with technology, and the thought crossed my mind, what if that were possible? I don't think we're there yet, but I think we're getting close. Introducing Leap. Leap is motion 3D technology, and it's actually going to be available within winter 2013. Now this device is going to be available for both Macs and PCs, and it's going to also come with its own software as well as available apps that you can use specifically for this device until other browsers and other normal functions within the PC or the Mac become fully available and applicable with this type of technology. Another great thing that you can do, you can actually use both hands or just one hand. You can actually zoom in and grab, move entire screens. Everything you're going to be able to touch, move is going to be 3D. It can reach back as far as it needs to for you to move it around, grab it, separate it apart. I think you remember that from Minority Report or Iron Man. One of my favorite features is the way it can do with maps. How you can zoom in with the maps, pinch with your fingers without even touching anything. And look at this is just awesome. Look what you can do with browsers. You can open, scroll down the page, even point with your finger to the links that you want to go to. How awesome is that? But my favorite feature is what you can do with video games. You can use your fingers for the triggers and just shoot, pew pew. Like this would make the video game experience phenomenal. This is the closest we've had to virtual technology right now. I love this device, and even though it's coming out 2013, what you think is the cost of it? $300-$400? Get this, $69.99. Less than $100 gets you a Leap. That's why this is the next big thing.
Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Colton Moyer, and this is my take on the next big thing. Alright, a few weeks ago, I was browsing through wimp.com, and it's an absolutely fantastic site which features only videos that are, well, interesting. Yeah, you can think of it as a decrapified YouTube. Literally every video on this website is worth watching. So anyways, while I'm perusing through its very addictive playlist, I came across a video entitled "The Future of Energy is Here," and it featured businessman and entrepreneur Justin Hall Tipping, who is one of the leading advocates of nanotechnology research, and this was filmed while he was speaking at TED Global 2011. Now, for those who don't know, nanotechnology is the science of manipulating materials on an atomic or molecular scale, especially to build microscopic devices, such as robots. So in this video, Mr. Hall Tipping goes on to describe what he feels will revolutionize energy the way we know it today. And it's all due to the synthetically produced carbon allotrope known as a carbon nanotube, which is produced by blasting graphite with a very high intensity vapor. So these tubes have very strong mechanical, electrical, and magnetic properties. And due to its high conductivity, according to Hall Tipping, these tubes can supposedly reflect energy at a high efficiency rate. So, how can this be applied to solve today's energy problems? In its nano form, this carbon material is transparent and flexible. Now, due to this fact, it is possible for the material to be applied to any surface imaginable. And now what's really cool is researchers at the University of Texas are currently working on combining this material with a similar substance that is transparent and very thin as well, which can convert light rays into electrons. So what does this mean? It means that the end goal is that light is converted and stored as energy onto a flat surface. If it needs to be transferred, then it can be converted back into light and beamed via line of sight to a receiving surface. Now this would completely eliminate the need for power plants and electrical grids, creating the perfect energy solution. Alright, now like many other energy solutions, this method is still being researched and perfected. However, this particular solution seems incredibly feasible in my opinion for the future of energy production and consumption. Thanks for watching, and this has been my take on the next big thing.